Hi Sagittarius, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 13th to the 19th of July. It is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information is in there for you. As I said, it is a general love reading, so it won't resonate with everyone out there. So just take what resonates for you or with you and leave the rest. Please remember that the energies from the tarot could be your energy I'm picking up on. It could be the connection that you're in, or it could be both of you. So just bear that in mind. Also, time's fluid, so this scenario could have happened, it could be happening, or it could happen in the future outside that 7-day timestamp that's on the video. Just wanted to say I'm actually videoing these on the 13th. I did everybody's readings yesterday on the 12th, and it was, I don't know, I think I think Mercury was going out of retrograde, so something very peculiar happened with the cards yesterday. A lot of, of every sign we only got 3 cards, and there was a lot of romance angel messages coming out, but in turn it wasn't, I don't know, there was a bit of a disconnect, and I didn't feel, I felt quite uneasy about the readings for some reason. Anyway, cut a long story short, the universe intervened, and we had a bit of a technological malfunction, should I say. My mobile phone storage reached critical limits, and it was just awful. It was asking me to delete videos, so I deleted some, and yeah, lost all the data. So I was guided to come back today, but the energies feel so different today, and the readings are a lot more detailed. We're getting a lot more tarot cards, and it feels like it's balanced, it's settled itself out. So I do apologise if these readings don't come out on the 13th. I have been spending all day trying to upload them. I have to upload from a mobile phone to a mobile hotspot, but it takes an inordinate amount of time to actually upload them. So trying to do 12 videos all at once is quite heavy going. So some of these may be published, or they may just upload themselves on the 14th. So please have some patience with me, and I can only apologise about the tardiness of the actual videos coming out to you guys. That aside, thank you so much, Sagittarius, for all your support, your sharing, subscribing to the channel, sharing the videos, thumbs up, which is the most important thing for me. Just clicking that thumbs up button means the world, to be perfectly honest. If it resonates with you, click the thumbs up button. Yeah, and just being here to support me, because without your support I'd probably still do the readings, but I wouldn't be half as kind of like entertaining for me as well, I would say. It's just a great feeling being able to really connect with your audience. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart, really, for all your love and support, and long may that continue. Okay, let's just have a look at your cards. So, wow, you've got the World. A lot of people have had this World card today. A job well done, joy, contentment, gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. It's a cycle that's ended. You've learned all you need to know about the situation in order to move forward to a new cycle. We've also got the Justice card here. Fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, and stand up for your beliefs. We've also got contentment, the 4 of fire, contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So let's have a look at yours, see if we can get some more tarot cards. So what have we got for Sagittarius in love from the 13th to the 19th of July, please? What have we got for Sagittarius in love? What do we need to know? Energy wise, what do we need to know? Yeah, if you hear any external crumbs. Oh, starred. Wow, this is a wish come true. Written in the stars. We're going to get some more really juicy information, I think. This is gorgeous. Okay, I'll just continue to shuffle the tarot, so we can get some more information for you guys. Yeah, if you hear some external noises, I'm really sorry. I have no control over them. I'm actually on a... I have to laugh about it because it wasn't funny at the time, but yeah, I'm in a holiday let at a holiday park in a beautiful county called Cornwall. I actually moved here last year, not to the holiday park, but yeah, I moved from the middle of the country, middle of the UK, down to a beautiful country, Cornwall. It's actually where my relatives, actually, we come from this part of the world, so it's almost like coming home. So yeah, and then COVID-19 struck. Well, COVID-19 actually did me out of a job. Thanks, COVID-19. You have been so good to me. Not. So yeah, the day of lockdown came, and when it was announced on the via the television by our Prime Minister, yeah, we're going to lock the UK down. Nobody's going to be travelling anywhere or anything. I was like, oh my goodness me. I went to work, and my boss gave me a redundancy letter, which said, basically, you've lost your job. And because I lived on site, I also lost my home. So I was like, oh, wow, double whammy. So didn't think, just needed to get to somewhere because I lived on site. So obviously I didn't want to stay there. So I legged it down the road, legged it, with a dog and 4 guinea pigs. And yeah, somebody very kindly let me stay in their holiday let on a holiday park, which was locked down. Basically, there was nobody here. There were some residents, but that was about it. So I was looked at a bit peculiarly by, you know, getting 4 guinea pigs in, a load of my stuff, and the dog. So obviously 3 months later, being stuck, can't find a job because of COVID-19, everything's locked down, so you can't really go for job interviews, etc, etc. I thought, right, okay, I'm guided to do reading, so this is why Mystic Freya's here. I had the time on my hands to create the channel, which I'm so thankful for. I really am. I'm so thankful for you guys being my audience. But yeah, this is why Mystic Freya actually came into existence. I probably would have created her, but it would have been something that I wrote down on a pad and probably squirreled away and never got round to doing. So yeah, I'm so thankful for you guys. I really am. You don't know how thankful I am. You've kept me sane. So yeah, so restrictions are being lifted in the UK, so travel's a lot more accessible. People are going on holiday parks are opening, campsites, etc. So on Saturday it was like, poof, all these people started to descend on the park, and I was like, oh no. I've spent the last 3 months kind of like as an empath, you know, kind of like doing what I need to do and not having to interact with lots of people. And now that's very different, which is great because, you know, connecting with people on an energetic level, it does take its toll on you. You get very tired very easy because you're trying to negotiate all of these energies flying around. But yeah, that 3 months has been quite nice, although I've been connecting with the energies as a collective, and that's been quite hard going. There's been some very harsh energies out there of late, but yeah, I heard the kids outside, the kids on the holiday park, it's so funny, playing hide and seek earlier and just laughing, and just that laughter, it's just like, there's nothing better than hearing kids laugh, seriously. It really brought a smile to my face, and you can hear them in the outdoor swimming pool having a great time. So yeah, so if you hear any outside noises like kids screaming or dogs barking, I have no control over it. So thankfully today it's been raining. Thankfully, I shouldn't say that, should I? So there's no background noise, but just to make you aware. That was a very long protracted story, wasn't it? But I think it just needed to come out. You guys need to know about the situation, I think. Okay, so what else do we have? Because I've hijacked Sagittarius' reading and they don't want to hear about my waffle. Yeah, so hopefully hopefully I continued. It's so funny. I continued looking for work even though it was lockdown. And I sent out so many job applications, it was unreal. I applied for so many jobs, and there was no need, but I had to keep my head in the right workspace. I had to just continue in a routine, really. That went awry a bit in this, probably the third, fourth week, but yeah. We've got loads of cards for you. There's something that needs to be heard today. Something that needs to be heard. Wow, we've got the Lovers as well. How cool is that? Something that needs to be heard. So let's carry on. No, don't think we're going to get any more cards. But yeah, I applied for all these jobs, and it was like, I kept trying to think, somebody's going to pick it up. Somebody's going to pick my CV up and say, yeah, okay, we'll employ her. And even though the jobs were being advertised, they weren't actually interviewing for people because people couldn't even travel. It was so bizarre, I tell you. Yeah, so bizarre. So, okay, so we've got the World. So this is the energy of the reading. So there's a cycle that's being completed, I feel. And the reason I say that is, yeah, there's a little bit of pain somewhere. You've gone through a bit of a sticky situation, I think. We've got here, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies and sleepless nights. So you're coming out of that energy there. Where's your next card? So you've got life experience. Something's happening. I think actually this life experience card here, significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. You're having to think outside the box. Something dramatic's happened in your life that leads to this expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies and sleepless nights. So this life experience is causing a lot of stress for some reason. And then we've also got this energy here. So you're coming out of that. You're going into learning all there is to know about a topic or about a situation, a person, a connection even. So you're moving on from this kind of like icky energy here about being stuck, from this huge life event that's happened, this cataclysmic event even that's happened. So we've got a Six of Air. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Well, you can take a trip now because obviously lockdown, travel restrictions have been lifted. So things are looking up. Okay. So from there, we've got here, things are looking up, taking a trip. Fair, I think the Justice card comes in then. It says fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Then you've got the Lovers. Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions. Good health. Now the Lovers card also means it's intimate relationships. Look at those pair getting really snuggly. It also cautions you to be available. So if you're extending your cup of love to someone, you must be available, emotionally and psychologically available 1000% to that connection. Don't do it with one foot in one camp and one in the other. This is what it's saying. You need to have an open heart space. So it's no third party baggage. It's making yourself 1000% available. But I think that I think this could be the end of a relationship, significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Something's happened within a relationship and you've had to go through all these energies, or you will be going through these energies. You're making the decision to leave, I think. Because we've got here, a new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. So intuitively you know that this new person that's entering your life is going to be the one for you, and that's where the Lovers card comes in. You need to make sure that you can give this connection 1000% though. No third party baggage. Tell the other person it's over before you move on. to this. It is starred, so do not worry. There may be a little bit of pause in action. I feel there might be a little bit of a delay before you actually tell this new person that this is what you're thinking. You want to explore this relationship or connect with them in an intimate way. After that, we've got contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. Look at that, the world A. Job well done, hoorah. Absolutely gorgeous. Contentment, gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. Oh, crumbs, it's absolutely gorgeous. But this new person, this lovers, this energy, this beautiful, beautiful energy is a wish for you. It's written in the stars. It's a dream come true. It's almost like, I want to say, a divine union. So I think that you already know who this person is. I get an inkling you know who this person is. Happy times, make optimistic long-term plans, and you're on the right path. Starred by the star. Oh. So let's have a look and see how that relates to your love life. So what have we got for Sagittarius? What do they need to know? Well, they're quick. You're ready. Wow, they want to get out the starting blocks quite quickly. Helpful people. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I do feel like you know this person. Even though it's a new person entering your life, no need to worry. A new old person entering your life. Or it's a new connection to you. You know of this person. Even. Take it as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, just chuck it to the side. Okay. Big happy changes. Ask your angels. That's gathering information, but it's a lot of seeking, almost like guidance. This is ask your angels. It could mean in prayer. It also could mean, there's an opportunity there as well. Absolutely gorgeous. It could mean your angels on earth. I always read that card as angels on earth, which is people that give you good, sound, solid advice. They won't woolly things up. They will just strip the advice bare. They will give you the bare bones. They will tell you how it is, even if it's blunt. But it's good, solid, grounded advice. They won't, try and pretty things up. If you need to be told something, they will give you the advice that you need in order to move forward. Well, okay. Why have we got unrequited love again? Everybody keeps getting this today. It's so weird. You're ready. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. You're ready. Yes, you are. Helpful people. We've got playfulness. Look at that. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I think you're friends. Wow. Okay. I'm not too sure if those two... Just going to pop them back. If they want to come back out, they will represent themselves. But something's telling me to put them back in the pack for some reason. I don't think they were supposed to come out. I think those two were, but the other two weren't for some reason. There we go. No need to worry. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. No need to worry. So that was kind of like belief systems that they instilled you with. This is how you love. This is kind of like looking up to them as the way forward. They're your almost what works for them should work for you kind of thing. And that's the message that comes through. It doesn't work like that, because everybody's an individual. Whatever works for you works for you. Whatever works for your family works for them. So it's kind of like forgiving them, forgiving you, duff information, if that resonates. Yeah, it's kind of like, well, you told me it would turn out like this if I did X, Y, and Z. And it didn't work for me. You just need to go, okay, thanks for the advice. If they give you any, say thank you and just discard it. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. You know, the things that my parents do would never work for me. Never. So, you know, each relationship's different, isn't it? So, yeah, healing family issues. It's being kind to each other as well. It's understanding that you're all individuals at the end of the day, and nobody's right and nobody's wrong. It's just, you know, it's their opinion, isn't it? Parents are great at giving out opinions, I think. Yeah. Although my mum's absolutely great at giving out advice. And, you know, I'm an Aries, he's an Aquarius. So I'm like, oh, what do you know? And I laugh at myself, right? Years ago when I was a kid, I'll give you a scenario now. I was 19 at university studying photography, and I thought, right, I was very, very good at printing black and white photographs. So I wanted to go into the print side more than, well as the photography side of it. But I really enjoyed being in the darkroom. And come to my graduation and everything else, trying to find a job was quite difficult unless you lived in somewhere like London. And yeah, I think it was a bit naive, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, so my mum says to me, Claire, why don't you go around and photograph people's pets? Oh my goodness me. You would have thought that she'd pooped in my mouth or something, because she said, I looked at her and I was like, how dare you? With a really indignant look, and I remember it like it was yesterday. You know, how dare you say something like that? I'm an art photographer and I will make my living doing this. Right, because I thought pet photography was a bit like, no, I'll never make a living at it. I'm skilled at what I do. Right, okay. So then what happened? Pet photography became the bee's knees, and I had massive egg on my face. It was just awful. So yeah, perhaps I should actually listen to my mum's advice. She does give out good advice when it comes to kind of like career, I guess. Yeah, she told me not to move down here. Even though she's Cornish. Yeah, she said, don't do it, Claire, don't do it. And then I did it, and then she was like, oh, you're redundant now, Claire. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's a process, Mum. I needed to go through it. Why am I telling you all this anyway? Big happy changes, deception, someone who's wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Big happy changes, take that mask off. Don't deny your feelings for this person. Express your love. I think once you take this mask off, everything's going to be fine. Look, getting to know each other. Ask your angels. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Involve your friends with this. Go out. You know, have crowds of people around you so you can see how each other reacts. You find out so much more information about how you can connect. It's having friends to support you in this as well. It's not being so scary as to go on a kind of like a single date on your own kind of thing. What do I talk about? What do I say? Kind of like, what do I do? It's always easier to break ice and things if you're doing this kind of like getting to know each other with people around you, friends. I'm sure you know this person, I really do. Okay, so what else do we have? Sagittarius, what else do we have? Everything's going to work out fine. I just think that you just need to look at this opportunity. You're going to have an opportunity to connect with this person, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, this new person that's coming in is going to be so... the energy from this reading is so uplifting. It's so beautiful. It's just, I get that kind of like childhood innocence. You're going back to that kind of like teenager stage. It's beautiful. It really is. Everything's going to work out fine. It really is. But I think that you just need to not deny yourself this love. I think you just need to look at it and approach it in a playful way. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Express your love. Look, you're ready. You will be ready. You'll be ready to have these heart-to-heart conversations. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. It really is. It's going to be one of those exciting times where you get to know each other. It's just beautiful. It really is. Okay, so what have we got? What have we got? I'm just going to sign it off with 3 Moonology cards. 3 Moonology cards. 3 Moonology cards. What have we got? Whoops, there we go. So the first one here is conclusions are within reach. Yes, they are. What else do we have? What else do we have? What else do we have? There we go. We also have it's time to take action. Yes, it is. Surrender to the divine. While you're doing that, you know all this contentment, gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. You know what needs to be done. You've done all this internal work. You will be. This is beautiful. In order to manifest your dreams, in order to know, you know what you want from life. It's just gorgeous. Remember, this is a dream come true. This is a wish. Wish upon a star. What do you need to release? Yes. Okay, if it did resonate with you, Sagittarius, sorry for hijacking your reading. If it did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. And yeah, please click that thumbs up button. Love you loads, and thank you so much for your support. Love you. Bye.